questions for the ACT. Let's look at number 1. Based on this chart, which population had the least variation throughout the time period? So we have to make sure that we know least variation. Okay, let's look at our chart. We're looking at number of species through the time period. Okay, so let's look at lizards. Lizards, if you look at the shading, lizards has actually the most variation because it's very fat. Let's look at snakes. Also has a lot of variation because how wide it is. But if you look at turtles, turtles is very straight, so that's probably the least variation. So the answer for number 1 will be turtles. Let's look at number 2. Which period listed on the chart likely had the largest number of each species mentioned coexisting? So we need to look at period, largest numbers, and coexisting. Coexisting means they live all at the same time. Okay, so if we look at our chart, let's look at the Triassic. Do we have every species living at the same time? Yes, 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 yes. Is it the largest number? Well, let's see. Let's look at Cretaceous. All 5 species, which is much larger than Triassic. Quaternary period is above, which only has 4 of the 5, and Permian only has 2 of the 5, so the answer has to be Cretaceous. Number 3. Based on the chart, which period was the last one of all species coexisting? So we have to know the period and which ones all species coexisted. Okay, so we have to know which all 5 were in there. So all 5 species were in the Cretaceous and the Jurassic. You see all 5 are there. Which one was the last period? And that will be Cretaceous because that is the newest time on this chart. So it has to be Cretaceous, letter B.